Hello and welcome to Caravan Salon 2021. Trigano has just launched a brand it calls Panama. It uses the Ford Transit Custom as its base. The idea is using the name Panama. It's between one world and the other, between the Atlantic and the Pacific. So it says it's neither big nor it's small. It's neither for constant use nor for occasional use, or something like that. That is the idea. I think there's a totally different logic to it, but I'm going to take you around, then I'm going to tell you what my logic is to it. 52,440 in this condition. Okay, it's Ford Transit Custom, and it's got 50 litres fresh water, 30 litres of wastewater, and 208 centimetres in height when the tent in the roof is down. What is it? So it's a car with some camping. Aha, the Ford Transit's a van. It's not a car. Well, yes, maybe. Let's see what is coming with it before we do anything else. 2 burners, you got a sink, so you can cook yourself something to eat. 50 litres on board, that isn't bad as far as water is concerned. You've got a place down there to keep a porta potty. You've got a fridge. Fridge is 2-way electric fridge, so that's okay. You've got storage there for your gas bottle, small gas bottle. That'll be all right for cooking. That'll last ages and ages. I was living in a van for a year and a half nearly, and that small gas, I didn't have to change the gas bottle once. Right, so this looks pretty good here. Table's nice and big. All right, so far so good. And what about sleeping? Well, you got the tent in the roof, so that'll be all right when the sun's out. Well, the sun won't be out because it'll be night, but I mean when it's warm. And here you can carry some extra cushions which will go on top of this to make a bed. Storage there and here. Right, let's have a look at another one, such as this one here. Tent in the roof. This tent's pointing backwards, the other one was pointing forwards. This one, it's got the stuff at the back. This thing is going to cost 57,240. And well, here we have the kitchen and all the rest of it. I can't get through. Mind you, I'm carrying something on my back, so that might be the reason. I've got this bag on my front which holds my trousers up. Alright, so you got a fridge, you got the cooker, you got storage. So you know, and you can keep your porta potty down there. And so does that make sense? Let's have a look at another one. So the question is, what is it? And well, we'll have a look at 3 more models and then we'll try and decide. So this one's got a nice blue colour to it. This one here is going to cost 61,240. Well, now the bed's down, we've got a better idea. So the sleeping is on the back of the seats, and you can of course feel the joins, but hey, most camper vans you probably can. There's your toilet. There's a ladder up into the tent in the roof, and we've got the blackout stuff already there. Chairs come round, captain's chairs. Well, you'd expect that in most vans anyway. Let's go and have a look at the next one. And we can't have a look at the next one because there's somebody in it, so we're going to have a look at the one after that, which has got a nice orange colour. And what's this one? This one here is going to cost 56,000, and this is the same as the first one, only that it's got a nicer colour. Right, okay, now let's have a look. Why was this vehicle brought out? Well, as far as I can see, the reason for it is that there's no shortage of Ford Transit Customs on the market at present. If you've been looking for a Fiat Ducato or an MAN or various other types of vehicles, there are shortages. But it seems to me, it seems to me that anybody who wants a Ford Transit Custom can have one yesterday if they want. So that's number one thing. It's also lots of people now, in view of COVID, are going out in their van. Some or want to go out in a van. They want to buy a van. So why not this one here? Also does for everyday use. The problem with this, of course, is that so you've got this VW camper look-alike on the Ford Transit. So this is the Ford Transit Custom VW camper, if you like. And the problem here is the following: it doesn't have, you know, sanitary facilities. It doesn't have a toilet. It doesn't have a you know, shower or anything like that. And for this type of money, you certainly can buy something like this from a Forster, which is another Trigano brand. And I think you see these vehicles here are actually cheaper than the ones built on the Ford Transit Custom. So what is it? It's using the market. It's created a brand that responds to market conditions. People who want to buy a camper and don't realize what it is. It's not much fun being out there all dirty and unable to use a toilet. That is what I believe Trigano has done with this. I attended the launch of this vehicle, the press conference, and the idea of the Panama between one and the other, and that is what this is, trying to be a bridge between full-time camping and going to work. That is the idea behind it. Okay, we didn't see this one, 60,040, and you know, what the price differences, you know, it could be the engine, it could be, you know, gearbox, it could be all sorts of things inside. Extra tents in the roofs don't come cheap. That, I believe, is the explanation for this brand, creating a new brand in COVID times with a vehicle which is available. So what do I think? I think the following. I think there's Ford Transit Customs now all over the place. A Caravan Salon 2021, this is a very common car. It's being base vehicle. It's being used by most converters. Therefore, you know why? Because it's available, and because people don't know enough about van life to think that they don't realize what it's like, you know, maybe not to have a shower. They haven't thought of the consequences. So my advice to you is get a van with a shower. Very strong piece of advice. And a toilet, because if not, you'll get sick of it very quickly. And if you're a man, think of your partner, assuming you're heterosexual, think of the woman you're with, and how long do you think she's going to want to go camping if she doesn't have access to proper sanitary facilities? So, best bit of advice you might have heard today. So, all the best from Dusseldorf.